Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome back into another KOIN Now digital booth live stream coming to you with a very warm forecast today as we set up our morning here. We again are looking at a lot of heat today. Might feel more like a summer day as we head into it. So hope you're enjoying it. So far, the sunshine has been lovely this morning. We saw a nice sunrise out there too, and there you see it. We'll likely hit the mid 80s today as we work our way into our afternoon. So let's get going here on the forecast. Again, we're likely going to warm up quickly as we head into our day here. Very summer-like afternoon. Temperatures by noontime, I think, will be around 70 degrees. So a lot of heat on this May 1st. Just again, feeling more like the summer season rather than springtime. But we have had some beautiful days so far this spring. A lot of our April was very mild and dry. So it's really nice to see these conditions kind of sticking around. We can take a little bit of heat here. There are no excessive heat warnings or heat advisories in place. Just a warm day heading into this Thursday. So full sunshine. I don't expect to see many clouds out there at all today. Just a really nice afternoon as we head into our Thursday here with full sunshine. So do not forget the sunscreen. It is going to be a very hot day. And just a quick look back here at recent temperatures in Portland. The normal high right now should be in the mid 60s. So we are running warm. The last several days have been in the 60s and the 70s. Just some fantastic weather here. And I think the 60s in direct sunlight is almost a near perfect temperature. It's t-shirt weather. So the 60s, whenever you see that, it tends to mean some pleasant temperature-wise conditions out there. Sometimes we'll get rain with it, so that might make it not pleasant to be outside. But in general, the 60s, pretty pleasant range of temperatures. So we've been in the 60s, the 70s, one day in the 80s at the end of April there, but today we're right back in it. It's all thanks to high pressure. Notice the radar here, really not seeing any cloud cover around the region as we set up our morning here. That live look at the camera too, just back to clear skies out there. So it's all because of this high pressure pattern that we have in place here. It's a big ridge that is set up over the region, and that will sit in place through today. It starts to shift eastward and out over the central U.S. as we work our way into Friday and also right over the weekend. We start to see this upper level trough of low pressure dropping into the region here, and that is going to cool us down relatively to what we've seen the last few days. We'll likely end up somewhere in the mid 60s. So when we say cooler, it's going to drop by about 20 degrees from our daytime highs today to Saturday. But I still see some pleasant conditions. And then take a look out towards the ocean there. Another ridge of high pressure is setting up, and that is going to be something that might push us right back into a summery feel heading into next week. So we are back under some nice conditions in general. We'll track just a little bit of rain over the weekend, but I still see lots of great days to get outside. And look at this temperature trend. So today, mid 80s, and then there's that drop as we get to Saturday. We could see maybe a 20-degree drop from today. So we're going to cool off. Tomorrow, mid 70s. That'll still feel pretty nice. We get to Sunday back in the upper 60s, and there's that spike in temperatures again by early next week. Monday is Cinco de Mayo. I see some really good conditions for any celebrations out there. And Tuesday, we could be right back in the 80s. Now today, we are expecting temperatures to sit right below the record. It's going to be hot today, but I don't see any record-breaking heat. Those temperatures are more so in the upper 80s, and it's unlikely we'll get there, but I do see the mid 80s certainly possible. So we'll keep our eyes on any records that are broken today. Unlikely to see that. We'll also get some great conditions for the coastline too. We're back in the mid to upper 60s out there. Just a beautiful day to get out to the coastline. I recently went clam digging out there for razor clams, and if you check low tide, yeah, not a bad weekend to get out and do some clam digging. I made some chowder, and it was really good. We go every single year. So great time to go clam digging. The season will start to end as we get hotter in the summertime. So go now if you have the time. Beautiful for the coast today. In Portland, we're in the mid 80s today. There might be a few spots that hit the upper 70s to lower 80s. That includes Salem, maybe down to Corvallis, but I think Portland certainly could hit the 80s. Just a very summer-like day today. with lots of sunshine. And our UV index is at a 7 out of 10. So that's in the high range where it only takes about 15 minutes in this direct sunlight for your skin to start burning. So don't let the kiddos outside without some sunscreen. And you yourself need to stay protected too. So here's our futurecast. So I was talking about some changes as that trough of low pressure moves in this weekend. A very weak system is going to skirt by the area here. So we'll likely see some clouds moving in first. So here's the futurecast tonight. Crystal clear skies, not expecting any clouds. We're back under very calm, sunny weather. But we get to tomorrow, and I think we'll start Friday out dry, but we're expecting to see a few spotty showers shifting in. There's 5:30 in the evening. And notice some showers out towards the coast. We might get a few sprinkles in Portland right around dinner time. As we hit the overnight hours, maybe a few showers, and then we get to Saturday morning. And notice how a lot of this rain is shifting south of Portland. So there's a good bet that most of the more persistent or even heavier showers might stay out of Portland. I think we could see maybe a stray shower, but a lot of this rain, I think, is going to hit the central and southern parts of the valley. It's going to hit maybe parts of central Oregon, right over the Cascades, as well as Portland might stay fairly dry on Saturday. Now, I do see a lingering shower, too, as we hit the afternoon. Very light stuff, but we're drying right back out going into Saturday night and into Sunday. So I still see some great conditions. I wouldn't be scared of this rain for the weekend. I think it's going to be a drier weekend rather than a rainy one. And Sunday, we're right back into dry conditions too. So make those outdoor plans. A stray shower possible through Saturday morning, but that's about it. I think we see some great conditions as we head towards the weekend. Forecast rain totals also showing that as well. Our rain totals from Friday to Saturday, maybe a few hundredths of an inch of rain. Notice Portland and Vancouver compared to Salem and Eugene and some portions of the coastline where we could see maybe closer to 0.2 of an inch of rain. So a lot more of that rain is going to really hit south of Portland. We could see a quick spritz here and there, starting as early as Friday night into Saturday. But these showers will be very short-lived, very light, and likely not cause much impact at all. So just keep that in mind. Just a touch of some light wet weather here with some showers, but that's about it. I see a lot of dry time still as we head towards the weekend, and a couple of different models showing that same time frame. The GFS is the American weather model, and that's showing about 0.2 or 0.02 of an inch of rain, little to nothing. And the other model shows, about the same. So really light stuff coming for us this weekend. In general, May can still be a pretty rainy month. We get about 2.5 inches of rainfall across the month, and daytime highs tend to bump towards the 70s. Overnight lows tend to bump towards the 50s. So we're starting to warm up. It still can be wet, but not seeing much rainfall for at least the first week of the month here. Our drought monitor just came in as well. Here's a look at the first of the month. We are now back into the abnormally dry category, which makes a lot of sense. It hasn't really been too rainy in the month of April. We saw below normal rain in the month of April, so this makes perfect sense here. But technically, no part of our state is in a drought still, so we are still drought-free. There are still concerns for the upcoming summer. Per usual, we tend to see more drought-prone, drier months as we hit the summer. That drought tends to spread. So it's likely we will see drought creeping back into the state as we hit the warmer months. But right now, we, again, have no drought across the state. So we'll keep our eyes on this, and also our forest fire season as we get into June. That's when it officially starts, and we'll go through maybe the end of October. So again, still some months that we really have to stay on our toes for, as wildfires have become a pretty big thing in this region. Looking across the rest of the region, too, we still have drought in areas of Idaho and Montana. Also very forest-heavy states. Same for Washington, too, with some moderate drought right now. So we'll keep our eyes on all this moving forward. Here's the temperature outlook for May here, looking across the U.S. Pretty warm in areas of New Mexico and Texas and Arizona, down in the Great Basin and the south. We could see warmer than average temperatures. When you look closer into Portland, Portland is not in that category, maybe near normal for half of the state, but maybe Southern Oregon starts to creep towards warmer than normal temperatures on average across this month. And look at precipitation, pretty dry across much of the western U.S. too, including Portland, likely drier than normal. So Maybe we'll see some showers at times, but in general, we will see below normal rain, just drier days and some warmer weather to enjoy. So may not looking too bad if you'd like to get outside and get all those outdoor activities done. And also, this is fun. This is a look at daylight gained across the month. We, on average, see about 60 minutes of daylight gained. Portland, about 66 minutes. This also includes a lot of states and cities at our latitude. But yeah, we'll gain a full hour of light, and that'll be added to both the front and back ends of the day, where we'll see some earlier sunrises and later sunsets. So good conditions here to get outside. I think May is going to be a beautiful month. Again, we could still see some heat. We still could see some cooler stretches. We still could see some rain, but it looks to be on the drier and drier and warmer side this year. And special news here, we have a in-depth look here at the month of May, the weather outlook that's set up and all done by our chief meteorologist, Josh Cozart. So tune in tonight on our new KOIN streaming app. You can download this app on Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV as well. I've got it at home on my TV, and you can just stream us whenever. You can watch old newscasts and stories you missed. You can follow your favorite people, but we'll have this weather special. It airs tonight at 7 p.m. here on KOIN Plus. So go find that and tune in tonight. And if you want a better detailed look at the May weather outlook. Okay, 7-day forecast quickly. Hot today, mid-80s, very toasty out there. We are cooling off relatively. Tomorrow we'll be in the mid-70s. That'll still feel very warm. I think much of tomorrow is going to be a beautiful day, but clouds on the increase. Saturday, chance for a few showers. I don't really see many issues with it. I'm going to get outside anyway, so I encourage you to do so, but maybe there could be a quick shower or sprinkle at times, maybe through lunchtime on Saturday. We're drying out. Sunday looks fantastic. Great day to get outside. Cinco de Mayo, near perfect temperatures, mid-70s and sunny. Ooh, it's going to be wonderful. And then we get to Tuesday and Wednesday, a little bit of heat back in the area as we rebuild a very quiet and dry pattern. So enjoy your first few days of May here. It's going to be really nice. We'll watch those showers into the weekend, but just some beautiful conditions for us as we hit our first actual week in May. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the weather. I'll be back with more updates in the KOIN Now digital booth. But for now, I will catch you next time. Have a wonderful day. Stay hydrated, wear the sunscreen, and enjoy the 80s today. But I'll catch you next time.